I'm sitting up straight.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, he's old, that's what it is.
Look who's talking.
We all are. I want you to know I cleaned the house today for you, Sarah.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Good.
Good.
Good. So who likes to look good in shoes? Any kind of shoe. So heel, dress shoe, slippers. Good slippers.
Oh yeah, me.
Good. So I think I can speak on women's behalf. So we have two women here that they like to look good in heels, obviously. And I can speak on men's behalf when I say that men like when women wear heels, obviously, right?
Correct.
So my name is Sarah, and I am the founder of Heel-O-Rama. Of course, our mission and our slogan is "Don't break your back to look great." So we've established a shoe that is more healthier for your body. It's going to help you when you're walking long distances, or if you're just walking short distances. It's good for both things. So what I'd like to go over with all of y'all is, of course, what we are, our mission, our overview of our entire company here, who we're kind of geared towards as far as what type of person, what age, that sort of thing. I definitely want to go over some services with you and the cost of our product and what we have to offer for y'all as well. And of course, we'll establish why we're good for y'all, of course, as well. So our mission at Heel-O-Rama would be to make a healthier shoe, obviously. So our whole point is you have a heel, and you would take the heel and you would detach the heel off of the shoe, and it would become a flat. So for those women who actually walk long distances, like myself, I walk from a parking garage all the way to a building, which is a pretty long way. It feels like miles sometimes, especially when you're wearing high heels. Or with people who actually, maybe it's a short distance. Maybe you're just walking around the office, or you had a busy day. You're walking from here to there. So, that definitely does make a difference on your feet and your body. So this is just a healthier choice, obviously, to go with Heel-O-Rama. It's going to be better on your legs, your back, obviously. And if you think about it long term, you have those women who work 20, 30 years, and if you think about the effects that it has on your body, it could be pretty severe, considering most of the damage that it could do. Like I said, healthier choice, obviously. It'll improve your health overall. So most women, in most circumstances, they get home, they put their feet on, whatever the side chair or whatever it is, because their feet hurt. So obviously this is going to be a better choice overall. Now, hard facts. So there's some hard facts about some of our customers. So 60 out of 100 women actually wear heels from 1 to 8 hours a day. That's pretty significant. That's basically a whole day's of work if you really think about it. Not only women, but you think about men too. So men have heels, even though some don't want to admit it. They do. I know that's kind of funny to say, but or just a higher sole, I guess you should say. That's the more correct way to say it, I guess. As far as what doctors say, so obviously you're going to know you're not wearing a good shoe because if you're standing in the shoe, it's going to hurt, right? So if you're walking in it, it's obviously going to hurt. So it's a bad choice of shoe, obviously, and we make it a little bit better for you. Of course, the benefits, it would be a little bit easier. So a lot of our competitors actually make something like this, but not quite. So they don't have a detachable heel. They just have the extra bag that you're holding with the flats, but they're not really comfortable flats and they're not very supportive. We've kind of innovated a few things in there to make it a little bit easier for you and make it a little bit more safer as well. Okay, so our services. So obviously we have an in-store service, so you can walk in. We've actually educated most of our sales reps, we call them Heels Girls. They're educated in customer service and also in speech, which is our main goal here. So you come in, they size you, you get the right amount, and we look at height too. So not all heights are best. Some people aren't going to wear 4-inch heels every day. Some are just going to wear 2-inch heels, which is obvious. Some of our older ladies, they don't wear very high heels. We've also established an online website, so you can go online and you can go through some of the options that we have for designs and other things. So if you want to become our iPhone users and our smartphone users, that's a really good option. Unfortunately, right now we don't have an option to pay for a shoe on the app option. Just wouldn't be very comfortable. Most people don't, so we're not too out of loop. In the near future, we'll probably look into doing something like that. As far as just based on the services, so our whole thing, what we base it off of. And the smaller part would be men. So we're talking about men who come in to buy shoes for their women, or men who just want to wear heels if they want to wear heels. And then our age brackets, down here we have a small chart. So we have age 18, 18 to 35, age 36 to 49, and 50 plus. So obviously you see our main working group here is 18 to 35. Now, not saying that these other three groups don't work, but these are our main things at this point right now. So that's our main group that we go through. Okay. And then as far as cost, cost varies. So it varies by design and it varies by height. So when you come in, obviously your prices can range anywhere from $25 to $50. We will have specialties, so it could be a little bit more than that, but we'll just stick with that price range for right now. So as far as our competition, as I had stated before, some people do have something similar to this, but not exactly similar to it. So really our main competitors would be the major retailers like Macy's, Dillard's, Neiman Marcus, anything like that. So that's really what we're looking at there as well. And that's really what our competition is working towards. We actually did a more strategic move, and we're actually located in New York. So that's basically the walking capital. If you think about it, people walk everywhere. Not really much people have cars, honestly, with you. So that's why we base it there. Again, that's just right now. So it could potentially change in the future. So we've gone over quite a bit. So we talked about who we're marketing to, our services, the cost of our shoes, what Heel Aroma does, and what we can do for you. I hope that y'all like my idea. It's a pretty good idea. And I'm happy to say that we're up and running, so y'all can buy a shoe anytime. Of course, I want to thank you for coming along. I have some brochures that I want to pass out to you. And while I'm passing out the brochures, you can ask questions if you like. So I'd like to look over here.
I have
Let's
one.
see here. Okay.
I was just wondering, with the heels that turn into flats, what can you tell me about the construction? How easily they come on and off, that kind of thing?
So it's pretty easy. So it's not going to be a hassle where you're sitting there and you end up falling. That's obviously a safety hazard, right? So it's going to be pretty easy. It's a clip. You just clip on and you clip off, okay?
Okay.
So fairly easy as far as the shoe goes. So very safe. Nothing that you have to sit down to and literally click on things. It's not that. Fairly easy.
Excellent.
Okay.
Diane?
Is it going to be just based in New York, or will it be statewide and eventually worldwide?
Okay, so we have a goal. So in the next 5 years, of course, right now we're in New York, but at this point we're looking to do it in all major cities. So we're talking Chicago, even San Antonio. Mainly our shops are probably going to be in the more servicey type of areas, and what I mean by that would be like, the Lock and Terror area, obviously, main streets, stuff like that. So that's really what we're going towards. hopefully, eventually we will be international. Would love to have something Italy, France, major retailer area, so that's definitely something we want to do.
Austin, in addition.
Roy, it's your turn.
Are you gonna have a catalog?
I am. So in the next 3 months, we are actually sending out catalogs. We don't really have a lot of customers at this point, so when you walk in, we'll start offering free catalogs, and hopefully the word will get out, and we'll be able to service a lot more people.
And I presume that along with the catalog, the online site will continue to
Yes.
grow. Okay.
Of course, of course.
What is the composition of the heel, the detachable? What is that? Is it leather? Is it what kind of a sole is it?
Rubber.
Rubber.
So obviously that's safe,
Yeah.
split proof, so like I said, as again, just jumping back to his question, when you remove it, you're obviously going to be stable on this other foot.
Good.
Or you can just take your shoe off, period. I mean, it's up to you. But again, it's something that we looked into, a lot of research went into it, so we definitely didn't want to be unsafe. As far as the detaching of the heel, if the question was when you detach it, what kind of foundation are you going to have after
Right.
you actually get off of it, it's going to be like a regular sole. So we've kind of accustomed it to where it's going to be like any regular flat. You're going to have some sort of bottom support. It's not just going to be a regular, just flimsy ballerina shoe. It's not going to be like that.
Good.
You said you were going to be increasing the type and number of shoes. I presume then some of them will just be just flats or just heels at some point?
Yeah, at some point, eventually, just like with any shoe, it's not just going to be heels, of course. We'll have other types where there may be a detachable heel, it's just not, maybe we just do flats, maybe it's that. Or you can change the bottom of the flat, maybe it's a wedge, something like that. So that's always an idea that
Yeah.
we have to innovate. So there's a lot of innovators, a lot of good ideas out there. We want to make sure that we're still going to be competitive. So of course our main goal is to outnumber everybody. So
The
we want to be
wedges
the
are
best.
great, especially from the girls I know in New York. They, yeah.
Sometimes wedges are better too. So
Yeah, they're
they obviously more support than a normal heel. So.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you for asking me the questions. Again, come buy our shoes.
Very good.